right, here we are for the blast from the past. And there's only one left after this one. Can you tell us which one's left? Because after that, it's over. We gotta make some new videos. Tell us, what do you want to see? In this one, we went out, we looked at some apartments to buy, and we looked at a floating hotel, baby. We're looking at a property that is going to be totally vacated that little Ben might be interested in purchasing with his brother. And I'm here as their consultant and lender. In fact, they need me to give them the money. So I want to see what the hell this place looks like before they get my money.
Where are we? What city? What city?
Tampa.
Talk terms.
The problem is, when I was Ben's age, I run around all the time, day and night, weekends, managing all the shit that I owned.
We got a fresh one for you here.
All right,
good. A fresh what?
Fresh new deal.
Fresh new deal.
24 units.
24 units. Well, let's take a look and see what you got. And you're gonna deliver it totally vacant.
Yeah, two-story concrete on the top?
Yeah, it's block on block.
Oh, good.
All central AC. What was that?
The shed come with it?
It comes with it.
All right, look at that.
So everything looks like this. I like it.
And so they've all got
living room. It's got dining room.
No dining room.
This is a dining room right here.
You could eat here by yourself.
Shit, I could eat right here. Put a table right here and put three chairs.
He's got the vision.
All right, so basically you want to hear the story. This is like a piece of cake deal, okay, except the price is a little pricey. The deal is this. Basically, it's a clean, easy property. It's all 2 bedrooms. It's built in the 80s. You got to come in, you got to fix up the units, make them nice, you know, fix the parking lot up, spruce up the landscaping. Piece of cake, 24 units, built in the 80s.
You got the, we see the leasing office?
Yeah, we'll check out the leasing office now.
All right, let's do it.
I remember this deal very well. They found 24 units. It was an okay area, Tampa. The story behind it was master leased. Master lease means that in this situation, an agency, which I believe was nonprofit agency, occupied the entire property, and they put their people in the property. So I guess they must have found a new place to go, or a better place, or whatever the case may be. So they left. Now the landlord's sitting there with the entire complex empty because he master leased it to one tenant. The place needed somebody to come in there. You probably end up spending with doing the parking lot, landscaping, all that. All in, the probably place would have cost about 10 grand a unit. It was 24 units, rounded off to $250,000. The place needed $250,000 worth of work. What I thought was a high price back then, if I would have known then what I know now, it wasn't. They could have probably bought that place somewhere around 70 a door, I think they wanted. He would have thrown 10 into it for 80 a door. Today it probably would have been worth about 110 maybe a door. So they could have made 30 grand a unit. 30 times 24 is about 700 grand, something like that in equity. They probably could have kept it for a good rental income. The problem was we didn't do it. So it was a deal we should have done. But that's life, you know? Nobody's perfect. It's got good bones. All it needs is a little fat.
I got plenty of it. Location.
Location schmation sometimes. Now we're going to do something we've never done ever in our lives.
What's that?
We're going on a mission. I've given you guys the coordinates and the secret code to enter the perimeter. We're going to see a floating hotel that we're going to look at and hopefully buy and find a place to park it, maybe at John's Pass if they let us, and operate it. It has a hotel, it's got a salon, it's got a restaurant, it's got bars, it's got a fishing pier, it's got everything you want.
And it floats?
And it floats. So we need to see if we can find these coordinates. It's kept at a secret location. It came here all the way from Dominican Republic. becoming very difficult to find hotels to purchase on land. So today we're going to look at one on the water. I've never heard of one on the water, but we're going to look at a floating hotel. And then we're going to see if our consultant can figure out a place where we can park it and operate it. The only way this floating hotel can move is to be towed by a tugboat, I guess. There's no engines. The only motors are generators, probably. So it can't be a cruise ship. We'll call it, I don't know what we're going to call it. Wait till Happy sees this. No, 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 you can't park it here.
Real slick. Hold on.
Can't they use the hoist and hoist me up? Oh shit, I can't get up this thing.
Real slick.
I'm gonna need a hand.
Come on.
Thank you.
This has been Mallah.
Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Pleasure doing here.
Hi, Ben.
Christopher, pleasure.
We bought this vessel as a project to put a floating hotel in the middle grounds. A gentleman came up with the very unique idea that why isn't there a hotel out on some of the best fishing in this part of the world? And so we bought a deck barge and we built up all the levels up and all the levels down and made it perfect for a floating hotel and a destination mothership for recreational fishing guys. We started this project in 2006 when we bought the boat, and we took the boat to Dominican Republic, where we built the boat out from 2006 to 2009. At that point, we towed it up to Clearwater, about 30 miles offshore, dropped it off, and continued to build out the inside, all the interior, all the spaces, the beds, the furnishings, the galley, and then we set up for operation 2011 through 2013. It was very successful. We ran Memorial Day to Labor Day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and we were turning people away. It was so well received in the and then at that point we brought it shoreside for repairs and maintenance, and it's been basically sitting here under minimal maintenance and security ever since. The price to build this boat or to reproduce this boat would be over $30 million.
The guy that built it was an avid fisherman, and he wanted to have a giant hotel sitting right in the middle of the ocean where all the good fishing was, and then just get people to come in and out, maybe by helicopter, maybe by speedboat, maybe by seaplane. I don't know, that's what rich guys do. So that was his idea. It was a good idea, but I think he ran into some problems. Welcome to the Love Boat. I'm here to check you in. Would you like an inner or an outer?
What does that mean?
An inner room or an outer room?
Okay.
You never been on a cruise ship, have you, Danny?
Nope.
Figures.
So you have 5 rooms that look like this on this deck.
Crew rooms.
Yep. And here's our gym. And the far wall is a sauna. There's a lower gym downstairs. We'll go down there later. 14 guest rooms. This one's still furnished. You can take a look at what we had it furnished like. I've got these 14, 4 upstairs, 2 suites. Then I have 18 crew rooms too. 5 here and 13 downstairs.
Okay.
So those 5 here could be guest rooms.
Guest rooms.
Well, you know, the whole thing's predicated on, can we park it anywhere? Try and find a parking space for a 385-foot barge that wasn't built in the United States.
Well, this becomes a piece of dock. You just built your dock out of 5,000 tons of steel instead of out of wood.
just to keep this thing running and operating, you know.
What's it going to cost you?
No, not cost. How many people does it really take? Let's say it's docked somewhere, it ain't going nowhere,
Like here.
like right here, and you just want to keep everything running, okay, and serviceable. How much crew?
2. It's been here for 5 years. I got 2 guys that come here twice a week.
If we found a place where we could, like you said, it's not a boat anymore, it's a dock.
Yep.
And park it somewhere.
Yep.
Couldn't we just get fresh water supply and not have to make water?
Absolutely, yeah.
I get the water from the land, I get the power from the land, I get the sewage from the land. It's like I'm putting a building somewhere. I don't have all the problems that you have running that stuff on the water. Hey, a theater room. Very nice.
Our maintenance center. Again, we built everything 30 miles offshore, so plumbing, carpentry, electrical. There's power for welding equipment, everything in here. Here's your control panel room.
Electrical.
The reason why I want to show you this is everything in the whole boat's controlled with that panel.
The railing's slippery. Fuck. It was raining on and off that day, and that railing was so slippery, I could have easily slid down that goddamn thing and right into the fucking water. Believe me, it could have happened. It was slippery. Fuck. Oh wait, you pull on them like this.
Yeah,
if you
well-
pull on them, then you got better.
Come on.
Ooh.
That's slippery. Don't step on that.
Try to stay on the aluminum.
Go over that way.
Grab hold of my hand here. There you go, come on. Step over.
There you go. Yeah! The final thoughts are the Love Boat needs a lot of love. But it's all about a place to park it. It's not a question of spending. You can buy this thing all day long. We can buy this thing right now if we wanted to. But what do you do with it? Maybe the Navy could use it. So we went out there, we looked at some apartments that we should have bought, but we didn't buy. And we looked at a floating hotel, but we had nowhere to float it to. So basically, we didn't make any money that day. But you don't look, you don't find, okay? Sometimes I gotta look at 50 different deals before I find that right one to buy, okay? That's life. If it was so easy, everybody do it. Now you go do it. One more left. Adios, amigos.